So I started my hospitality career in this bar in Melbourne called the Kate Lounge, and it was on Brunswick Street. Unfortunately it's not there anymore, but it was this amazing live music venue, and I was actually underage when I was working there, and because my friend used to own it, and I didn't even know the difference between bourbon and vodka or gin. So if anyone asked me for a bourbon, I always just tried to sell them to vodka because it was the only thing that I knew how to pour. My name is Natalie and I'm the General Manager and shareholder here at Mojo Record Bar in Sydney, CBD. So my mum lives in Malaysia, and I was actually sent to a really good boarding school in Victoria, which was Geelong Grammar, and you know, the likes of Prince Charles and everyone like that went to the school, and you know, you could keep your horses there, and there was sailing, and so it was quite a posh school, and ended up taking up the drums because I thought it was the easiest instrument to excel at in school. But little did I know that I actually have no coordination whatsoever, and it was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. But hey, I ended up doing some drumming in school and ended up playing in a few bands after that as well. And since then I moved up to Sydney and I ended up working at Opera Bar, and after Opera Bar I started working at Maryville for about 3.5 years for a few of their venues, and after that ended up at Cafe Pacifico, which I loved, and you know, it's a worldwide renowned tequila bar. I love tequila, and it's just such an iconic place and an amazing place. They have one, you know, in London and a few places around the world as well. So my role here at Mojo Record Bar is I run the bar and also look after the venue, as well as having a small share in the business as well. At Mojo Record Bar, just because we have the record store as well, we usually tend to stick to a lot of old school music, so a little bit of blues as well as some high-end rock and roll, lots of Iggy Pop. We love Iggy Pop here, we love The Doors, we love even a little bit of reggae gets toshed in here and there with like Peter Tosh and a bit of Bob Marley. Got a bit of the so stoner rock if you like, with The Who and bands like that as well. Welcome to Mojo Record Bar. So today I'm just going to make you a couple of my favourite cocktails. I'm going to make the Sultana Swing to start off with. Just going to muddle old school styles, a few sultanas, and top it up with some raw sugarcane syrup as well. Just a little bit less than 15 mils of that, and just going to give that a bit of a bash to get things going. Yamazaki Whiskey, a really, really elegant whiskey to use. So just some Apricot Brandy as well, only about 15 mils of that. Amaro Montenegro and egg white. I'm just going to put a little bit of Angostura bitters. So what we call a dry shake, just to emulsify that egg white. And also it helps to create that nice light fluffiness that you get from using egg white as well. And so toss into the top of ice and just give it a final beautiful shake. And I'm just going to double strain that into a coupette. Like so. Just got a little bit of grounded cinnamon on the top and a couple of sultanas as well on the side. So there you go, the Sultana Swing. So for the next drink, guys, I'm actually going to make the Real Man's Tea Party. It's just a drink that's a little bit of fun, and it's always really, really easy to make at home as well. So I'm just going to begin this drink off with some tea. And I'm just going to add all of that into this decanter. And we have 60 mils of gin, and some Cointreau, 30 mils of that. 30 mils of Aperol to give it that sort of bittersweet taste to it, and it really complements tea as well. 30 mils of 1883 vanilla syrup, and that's just to sweeten and just bring all those ingredients together. Just going to add some Peychaud bitters to the mix and just give that decanter a really good swirl. Just some ice in those glasses and a nice healthy pour. And just some citrus on top of that. And I give you the real man's tea party. Thanks, guys. I'm not looking to be the best bartender in Sydney or the best bartender in the world. I've found a career that I really, really love, and to me it's more about the people and the experience that I give to my customers. Already we're sort of looking into the future at like a second side, and we just kind of want to take over the world with our music record bar.